Hello, and welcome to day 15 of our 2026 reading journey through the greatest words ever spoken. Everything Jesus said about you, your life, and everything else by Stephen K. Scott. Today, we turn our hearts toward Jesus' righteousness, not as a distant theological idea, but as a living truth that touches our everyday lives. Jesus did not merely speak about righteousness, he embodied it. His words reveal what it truly means to live rightly before God, not through perfection or performance, but through a heart fully surrendered to him. As you listen today, allow Jesus' words to gently redefine how you see righteousness. This is not about striving to be good enough, but about trusting the one who is righteous and invites us to walk with him. Let his words quiet any feelings of pressure, comparison, or self-judgment, and instead draw you into grace, truth, and freedom. Today, our title is Jesus' Righteousness. John chapter 2, verses 14 through 19. In the temple courts he found men selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So he made a whip out of cords and drove all from the temple area, both sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. To those who sold doves he said, "Get these out of here. How dare you turn my Father's house into a market?" His disciples remembered that it is written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." Then the Jews demanded of him, "What miraculous sign can you show us to prove your authority to do all this?" Jesus answered them, "Destroy this temple, and I will raise it again in 3 days. John chapter 7, verses 18 through 19. He who speaks on his own does so to gain honor for himself. But he who works for the honor of the one who sent him is a man of truth. There is nothing false about him. Has not Moses given you the law? Yet not one of you keeps the law. Why are you trying to kill me? Matthew chapter 3, verse 15. Jesus replied, "Let it be so now. It is proper for us to do this to fulfill all righteousness." Then John consented to Jesus' baptism. Mark chapter 11, verses 15 through 17. On reaching Jerusalem, Jesus entered the temple area and began driving out those who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves, and would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple courts. And as he taught them, he said, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of robbers." See also Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 through 13, and Luke chapter 19, verses 45 through 46. Here ends the reading for today. Be reminded that Jesus' righteousness is not something we earn. It is something we receive. His words remind us that righteousness begins in the heart and flows outward into how we love, forgive, and trust God daily. When we fall short, his righteousness does not condemn us. It covers us and calls us forward. If you've ever felt weary from trying to get it right, today is a reminder that Jesus already has. He invites us to seek him first, knowing that as we walk closely with him, our lives are shaped by his righteousness, not our own efforts. Let this truth bring peace today, You are not striving alone. You are being led by the righteous one himself. Today, I leave you with a reflection question. What does Jesus' righteousness reveal about how you are meant to live? Not by striving, but by trusting Him more fully. Feel free to journal, pray, comment, or share anything that rests on your heart today, and let us know how we can be actively praying for you. Jesus, help us walk in your righteousness today, resting in your grace and trusting your truth. Amen. Join us here again tomorrow as we continue reading the words of Jesus, the greatest words ever spoken. God bless.